Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. This is Monica with Pisces Tarot and Advice. This is the third time I'm trying to record this video. Fingers crossed. Just been a random interruption and then Harvey. But here we go. The Emperor, the Moon, the King of Diamonds. I think of Pentacles. I feel like a big decision is going to be, it's been made and it will be revealed to you. It could be something to do with your finances, could be something involving an Aries or an Earth sign or another Pisces or Cancer. Very random, but there you go. So Pisces, this is going to be significant. If you have any Pisces placements in your chart, you may get messages here. If you are dealing with the Pisces and cross-watching, you may get messages. Just remember to flip the roles if you feel they fit better that way. Take what resonates, never force anything to fit. And feel free to check out any other video on the channel. They're all done in divine timing, meant for you to find them when you need them. Thank you all very much for liking the videos, for sharing them, for your beautiful comments, and for your well wishes. I appreciate that. And thank you for subscribing. I'm feeling better today, better than I did yesterday, better than the day before, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm on the mend. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on for you at this time, what you need to know for your highest good. Okay. So this will be the situation that's being highlighted, brought to the forefront for us, and this is going to be developments we can expect to see happen in that situation. Bottom of the deck, the Fool, very nice. And you had the Fool in your reading yesterday as well, so I think it could be just continuation of that energy, but fresh start, jumping into something, going all in with something, taking a chance, taking a risk on something that you're very excited about. Brand new beginning though. Oh, look, the Magician is next. So you're planning something. This could be planning stage, negotiation stage, interview stage. Oh, here's the Emperor as a challenge. Aries energy. Look at all these majors. So this could very well be someone's going for an interview, sitting before some sort of figure of authority with a presentation, with an application, tests, exams, dealing with the government because you're trying to set up a business or you're trying to set something up. In the foundation, 5 of crystals, 5 of wands. Yeah, I feel like you're going for something where there's competition, or there's a competitive aspect to it. And then this other person needs to decide who gets what, basically, or who the winner is. The Star, I get the sense of, again, this is something you're going for. This is something that's a dream of yours, right? So you're aiming high and you're going for it, is basically the feeling that I'm getting with this. And part of that is to obviously ground it in your reality, which is where the 5 of wands comes in. Whereas just the practical stuff, right? You have to get a permit, you have to get approval, you actually have to go talk to the person, you have to ask them out, see what they say, you have to apply for this and that and the other. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm seeing here. And for others of you, I'm also seeing that this has already happened and you've been selected. So this is negotiation stage, right? What are your terms? What are your expectations? Next steps. On the mind, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is a lack mentality, a fear of failure, I get for some of you, a fear of loss. For some, this is also a situation where a change happened where you had no choice. It's not necessarily they had no choice, but it's a case of something fell apart and it got you in a position where you said, you know what, I might as well go for this, I have nothing to lose. And that's the mindset you're still in when it comes to this. I got nothing to lose. I'll go for it. Go for broke. You know what I mean? So let's see what's going on with that type of situation. Well, you have the 2 of Cups, new partnership forming, the Devil, and the 9 of Cups. Okay. The Nine of Cups and the Star both talk about wish fulfillment, getting what you want, a yes, a green light, approval. For some, what I'm seeing here is you could negotiate. You could ask for more, okay, if that's what this is, if it's anything to do with job, money, perks of any kind, or someone making promises to you or offering you things. I feel like you could ask for more. That's one message. Don't be afraid to ask for more, negotiate. That's, you know, that's your opportunity. And you can ask for it. They can always say no, but you know what I mean? It doesn't hurt to ask. If you ask for it, you can either get it or they say no. If you don't ask for it, you're definitely not going to get it, right? It's that kind of situation. For others of you, be mindful of kind of strings attached, okay, when it comes to an offer. Harvey, mama. Give me 5 minutes. Yes, you're not impressed. I'm aware. Be mindful of strings attached. I'll clarify and see what else we get, because I do see it's either going head to head with someone, and this is like someone on your level. You got a good poker face, they got a good poker face. You know, it's like, okay, so let's see what happens. Or if it's a case of you're dealing with a situation, an institution, company, person that likes to have control, and they're very clear in terms of what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. And then it's how you navigate and negotiate with that person. I do get a sense of don't be intimidated here, because I feel like you're putting yourself, if not in a lack mentality, but you're comparing yourself and you're coming up short, when it's not the case. You're on the same level as this person, or you're a good fit, you're a good match for this. So I don't know, I'll get more cards out here, because if it's a situation where, like job situation, or to do with a promotion or stuff like that, I feel like this could be someone making you feel like they're doing you a favor if they were to, Harvey, seriously, dude, he's so stubborn. They're putting you in a situation, they're trying to make you feel like they're doing you a favor. If they were to give you this job, or if they were to give you this promotion, like they'd be doing you a favor. But actually, they know full well that you absolutely 110% deserve this. They're just banking on the fact that you don't know how much you deserve this, so that then they can try to offer you less pay, you know, not as many perks and benefits as someone else. It's a tactic. It's a tactic. So just be careful with that, Pisces. Because I feel like you got selected for something, because the star is in the past, okay? And so now it's a fear of, I don't want to lose it. They offered me it. I don't want to lose it. And so you're feeling like your back's against the wall a little bit with that devil. You know, like whatever they offer you, you kind of have to go with it, because it's a big deal. This is something you never thought you were going to get in a million years, and yet somehow you got it, and now you're afraid to lose it. And this person may be banking on that, and just to offer you less, you know. Interesting. So let's get more cards out here for Pisces. So we have the Magician in the current situation, the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is a dream come true for you. This is happily ever after. This is the beginning of something that could lead you to your happily ever after. The Emperor as the challenge. We have the Knight of Cups. Definitely offers being made to you. It looks awesome. It sounds awesome with the Knight of Cups. This is very charming. This is makes you very happy. Again, it fills your heart. It makes you feel like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. Like storybook happily ever after type thing. Harvey's lost his mind. Harvey. Five of Wands in the Foundation, the Hierophant. Yeah, this is a big deal. This is a big deal. This is an important person in your life, or a figure of authority somehow, or it could be actual government, or the end-all be-all, okay? You went through some sort of competition phase, and that could be, if you didn't go through a competition or an application process or a selection process of sorts, this is felt internally, where you had tension within yourself to do with, should I go for this? Oh, but I'll never get it. I shouldn't even try. And then, but what if I did try? And what if I did do this? And what if, you know, that kind of back and forth energy within yourself, to do with a long-term commitment. The Star in the recent past, the Page of not Pentacles, Page of Wands. And this is the card that flipped over in our pre-shuffle, but because I don't know the deck yet, I didn't recognize it. Yeah, you got news, you got confirmation, you got communication, that you got a yes, you got a green light, you got approved. And now you're in the next phase here, where you're like, I'm afraid to say the wrong thing, because what if I lose this? What if it goes away? What if they change their mind somehow? What's that 5 of Wands on the mind? 5 of Diamonds. The 7 of Diamonds. 7 of Pentacles. I feel like you're afraid. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, you're afraid to invest in something because what if it goes away? You're in that mindset of what if it goes away? If this is too good to be true. For some of you, that's what the situation is. For others of you, you're afraid to say or do the wrong thing because someone's going to take it away. It's similar energy, okay? Let's get more cards out here because I'm getting a couple of different scenarios as well. 2 of Cups, the Devil, 9 of Cups. The Empress, Strength, and the 2 of Diamonds. I'm getting a couple of different scenarios and I'll go through them all with you. Taurus, Libra energy, Leo energy, and decisions, choices. You're holding yourself back and you're protecting your peace, your balance, your finances, your resources. You're looking at something as to say, is this worth investing in? And that's that 7 of Diamonds as well. And what else for Pisces? Because you don't trust it. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, 6 of Swords. Okay, Pisces, this is what it is. This is what it is. What I'm going to say is, don't settle. There's a situation where you came across something that you really want. You met an amazing person. You found the perfect job opportunity. You found the perfect home. You found the perfect place, the perfect whatever. Okay. And you started talking. This is information being exchanged. This is looking deeper into it, doing more research about it, applying for it, that sort of thing, right? Because that would be a dream come true. What's happening is something from a different direction or something from the past, because I do get an energy of resurrection with the 10 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune here, and the Hierophant with the 5 of Wands and the Foundation, is trying to come back. What you're thinking is, well, it's been a while since I heard from this dream opportunity. What if that means it doesn't happen? And what if I'm just supposed to go with this other thing? That either is something less, and they're knowingly offering you less, or it's someone that's already abandoned you somehow, depleted you and abandoned you somehow. Okay. You might have been in that situation or with that company a long time. There might have been a marriage, or lived together, or planned a future, or children might be involved. And you're in this place of, I don't know if I'm deluding myself, thinking my true dream come true would actually go through and it would actually come together, or if I should just accept what's in front of me now, even though it's not really what I want and it's a lot less than what I think I should get, you know? What I will tell you, Pisces, is stall. If unsure, stall. For some of you, if this is someone trying to come back from the past, they've already shown you their true colors, nothing's changed. Not really. This could be someone that's made slight improvements, but not fundamentally. Do you know what I mean? So the fundamental issues are still there. On the surface, they may seem a little different. They may talk a little different. They may seem a little bit more mature, more grown up, or something along those lines, right? But the fundamental, the devil energy, the fundamental, the root issues that cause the breakup, the separation, the divorce, the fallout, the instability, the chaos within that connection or that partnership before, they're still there, just either dormant or deeper down, right? What was fundamentally flawed before is still fundamentally flawed, is what I will say with that. Okay, for others of you, the opportunity that's presented to you is a good opportunity, the alternative, right? So you've got dream come true, big wish fulfillment, lesser wish fulfillment, okay? That's what your choice is today. Again, if someone's trying to come back, they've already shown you their true colors. While there might have been some minor changes, the fundamental issues are still there. You're still going to have the same issues, okay? Bottom line. Now, if this isn't something from the past that hurt you before, abandoned you, depleted you and abandoned you, discarded you somehow, and you waited for them to come back and they never did. And now that they hit, you know, ish hit the fan for them somehow, they're coming to you with saying, oh, I've had this epiphany. Can we work it out to a cubs? Can we start over? Can we rebuild? And while they did have some sort of new understanding of things, whatever the case may be, the fundamental issues are still there. So I just want to make that clear. You do with that what you will, as always. If this isn't anything to do with someone that hurt you and left you, okay, let's put it that way. And that could be with job as well, friendship, family situation, whatever. If this isn't something that hurt you and left you, Pisces, this is a new opportunity that's being presented to you. You've already started the ball rolling with a big dream of yours. The ball is rolling, okay? I say bowl, I meant ball, but you know what I mean. It's in process, but because it's major arcana, because it's such a big dream, it may take a little longer than what we would like for it to come together in the 3D, but it is in process, okay? There's a lesser wish fulfillment being offered to you. Still good. My problem with this might not bother you. It might. I don't know. But the problem with this is that they are knowingly, this is an extremely well-versed negotiator, okay, that will get the best outcome for the company, for example. They're not interested in you. They're not interested in getting the best outcome for you. They're not interested in getting a fair outcome for you. They're interested in getting whatever they can get, getting away with whatever they can. So if they offer you less money and you take it, happy days. No questions asked. Excellent. You know, if you don't ask, they won't tell type of situation, type of person. Someone very, I'm not necessarily getting like a bad energy off this person. I'm really not. But this is someone who's very guarded, very controlled, very regimented, very good at what they do. Strong poker face. Okay, very stoic, very difficult to read. It may make them very good at their job, for example, but it may make them a lousy partner in romance, because you need someone able to open up potentially more or faster than what this person can do, bless their heart. Cancer energy, Aries energy, this is someone who has a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. They are not the type that will just chill. They're not the type that will just switch off at the end of the day and go do some stupid stuff with you just for a laugh. They struggle to do that. They might even not be able to do that at all. This is someone very responsible, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. You just have to figure out what you want, right? Because this person's offering you something that they know is not quite what you deserve. They know they could do better, which is why they're approaching you. But they're trying to gauge if you're willing to give them the time and opportunity to do better, or if it's not worth them even trying. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? Like, I'm willing to invest and build a relationship with you, but I need to have an honest conversation with you and see if you're willing to start here, and from here we can grow. But I'm not willing to give you absolutely everything that I can right now because I don't trust you. I don't know you very well. This is someone very guarded and quite smart about their resources, and that could also include their heart. Okay, gone off on a little tangent, but I hope I can describe that person well, because I'm not seeing a bad person here. I'm not seeing a bad person. I'm just seeing, again, a very skilled negotiator, someone with a lot of responsibility on their shoulders. They've learned a lot. Excellent poker face. They will first try to get away with offering you less. See what you do, right? So you've got that. Your big dream is developing, but you don't have a lot of updates on it at this time. So what you're debating, Pisces, is which one do I go with? Do I wait, honestly? Do I wait for the big payout and hope that it comes? Because right now I'm not sure. Or do I take this that's right in front of me right now? That's not what this could be, but it's not necessarily bad either. You know? It's like you have something that would tick 10 boxes for you. You got 10 boxes, all of them are ticked. That's the wish come true card with the star. That is developing. You're not quite sure what's going on with it yet because you don't see a lot of progress at this time. Most of it's going on behind the scene. Or you go with this that's in front of you right now that ticks like 6 or 7 boxes. What do? You know, there is no wrong decision here, Pisces. I'll tell you that. Your advice is to choose what you think matches your worth. The Strength card with the Empress. You do have the Emperor and the Empress on the board here, which tells me, just confirms again, that this big dream come true, whatever this other thing or person is, they are in alignment with you. They are coming towards you. We don't know how long it's going to take for it to come together fully, though, with all the major arcana energy. The retrograde season we're in might slow it down. What you need to know, it's coming. But in order for this to keep coming your way, you have to still be open to it. You know? You can do both, I'll tell you that. You can't say, I'll take this offer, but secretly I'll wait for this to come through. You'll lose both of them. I want to make that clear. Okay? So this is definitely an either or situation, Pisces. So you need to figure out what you want to do. Your dream come true, what you really want, what you're really attracted to, what you're really drawn to, what you're really trying to manifest is headed your way. It's in the background of this. It's slower to develop than this, okay? But it is in transition towards you. It might be during Sagittarius season that this comes together. What is that? November, December. Okay, or another up to 6 months. Because there's some stop-start energy. Okay, it's fast movement, and then it kind of slows down for a little bit, and then it goes fast again and slows down for a little bit. Okay, so it can come across as a situation that's kind of hot and cold in your life currently. I hope I'm explaining myself because there's a lot going on. I hope I'm making sense. But the bottom line here, and it kind of ties in with the messages we were getting previously as well, but the bottom line here, Pisces, is you have an opportunity for a dream come true. It could be the full dream, or it can be a version of the dream, a lesser part of it, okay? It's up to you to decide what you want to do, because with the Fool, it is taking a chance and going on faith. The Fool with the Star. I know this is meant for me. I know it's coming. I'm gonna just allow. I'll be in the flow. I'll do what I can when I can, and allow it to come in divine timing. I know it's coming. And again, it may be a few months. It might, for some of you, it might come in during the time of Leo, which we're in when I'm recording this. Or it might kind of come in Sagittarius time. Okay? Towards the end of the year. It is coming to you. It needs more time to develop, to mature. In the meantime, you have this other offer presented to you that ticks not 10 of the boxes like this one does, but good 7, let's say. And it's here now. It's up to you what you go with. Again, there's no wrong answer. I want to make that clear. But your only advice here is choose what you think is in alignment with your worth. Truly. Not Could it be an alignment? Or would it be if you worked on it, gave it 15 years? Or no, is this something that matches what I deserve and what I'm worth from the get-go, from when we're starting it? Okay? Or is it not? That's the decision you have to make. That's what you need to figure out. Because remember, this person coming in, they may try to offer you 5 out of the 7 boxes to see if you take it. You know? And again, this isn't something that's fundamentally, they're not a bad person. That's just how they are. They're very guarded and very conservative. They won't overextend. They won't overgive. They'll try to offer less to see what happens. If you don't take it, they'll go, fair enough. All right, what do you want? You'll say that. They'll say, how about less? And then you'll negotiate till you get a point in the middle where neither of you is completely happy. That's good compromise, right? Because neither of you got 100% of what they wanted, right? That's kind of how this person sees things in life. Because they're very seasoned is what I'm getting with this. They could be older than you or just a lot more mature. They've been through a lot more in their life. And this is the best approach they've found to be stable, to be successful and sustainable. Okay? They mean well. They just have this thing to them where they'll try to get away with less if they can. So you're constantly going to have to be on alert with this thing. Constantly have to double check them, right? Why are you offering me that? You know I deserve more. And they'll go, fair enough. There you go. But why do you have to do that in the first place? You know, but that's just me. I don't know. I might have an issue with that because I'm like, what drives that? Why would you do that? If you know I deserve more, why wouldn't you offer me more? Why do I have to ask for it? Or pull you up on it and be like, call you out. Well, what are you trying to do? Because you're always in a guarded position then. And then it becomes a negotiation game. I don't know. That's the only thing, right? Because it's not a bad offer. It's just one of them where you're going to constantly have to be alert and constantly have to be on it. Are they offering me what they should? You know? Am I doing more than them? Then I have to adjust my approach. It just depends what you want, Pisces. Because it could be a successful and stable and prosperous partnership. If it's a personal one, if it's a business one, whatever the case may be. You just have to remember who you're dealing with. That's the only thing. Okay? Or you decide you want to wait for this full dream to come true. And I don't want to say just wait, like you don't do anything. You have to keep doing what you've been doing. You continue your manifestation process. You continue praying for it. You continue visualizing it. You continue feeling like it's coming and expecting it, right? And preparing yourself for it when it arrives so that you don't just stop and wait. You don't just turn down other things and wait for this, because that's going to slow the process down. That could be what slows this down. Okay? Don't relax on it. What can you tell them about this new opportunity, the big dream that Pisces has been working on? Yeah, see, you don't see what's going on. A lot is going on behind the scenes with the Two of Swords. You do have celebration coming with the Three of Cups. You do have, what is this, fulfillment, accomplishment. Again, the time of Sagittarius might be significant, or this represents divine timing. When it's meant to come together, it will come together. You're close, though. I will tell you that, because you have the Knight looking at the Queen. It's in your environment. It's close to you. You don't have to wait that long. And you just keep doing the manifestation, the attraction process, you know, you keep working on it. You keep working on yourself and do what you can. Even though most of it is going on behind the scenes, there's still things you can do. But it is coming in. You do have fulfillment. You do have accomplishment. For some, it can come in during the time of Leo, which is when I'm recording this, so within the month. For others of you, it will be 3 to 6 months, okay? And it's up to you, provided you keep doing what you've been doing. I want to make that clear. If you just, that's kind of where we kind of mess up. When we get confirmation that something is coming, we just kind of stop what we're doing and we just relax about it, and it doesn't come. And then you're like, well, what happened? I thought I was coming. Yeah, but we have to keep up what we're doing, you know, and that's a difficult lesson that we have to learn. You just have to, you walk on faith, but you still do, you go through the steps. You still move towards the thing. You don't stop and wait for it to come to you. You know, you still have to move towards it for it to move towards you, because it's a mirroring type of effect, right? So I don't know why I feel like I'm rambling today. I'm sorry, Pisces. Four of Wands under the Fool, Nine of Pentacles, the Moon, yeah. And this King of Diamonds again with the Sun. Six of Cups. Listen, Seven of Cups. Don't trust the past. Just to make that extra clear, all right? If they've hurt you and left you, they'll hurt you and leave you again. They might come across as changed somehow. And I'm not saying that that's not valid, but it's surface level. The fundamental issues, what drove them to hurt you and leave you in the first place, is still there. It will happen again. I just want to make that clear for those of you that were still kind of debating it. But you do what you will. If you feel like you need to test that theory, by all means, you do what you feel is best for you, as always. These are general readings also, so don't base life decisions on a general reading. Don't base life decisions on one thing, right? You have to give yourself a lot of information to consider, and then you sit and you include your intuition, you process, and you make a decision. You make an informed decision, right? Okay, Pisces, let's see what your power thought card is. So the bottom line, you got 10 out of 10, wish come true coming. It may be a little while longer. Or you got 7 out of 10 right in front of you, but you're going to have to be alert with it. You're going to have to keep this person in check. It's up to you which one you go with. Neither is a bad decision, I will tell you that, because it can be still a very prosperous partnership, but you just got to make sure you keep this person in check, you know. So I don't know. I accept my uniqueness. There is no competition and no comparison, Five of Wands. For we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. Okay. This is know your worth. Know your value. Know your worth. Know what you bring to the table. Know where you are unique and should be valued for it. If that means you got a skill that no one else has, that should be valued. You know, you've got knowledge that no one else has, that should be valued. And you might be dealing with someone who's trying to see if they can get away with not valuing that or not valuing that enough and being like, no, that's just, anyone can learn that. And if you believe that and you go, okay, fine, then I'll never mind then. But if you go, all right, find someone who can learn it then. They'll go, okay. Tell me about it then. Tell me again. Let's talk about it again. Hold on. You know? My life is a mirror. Speaking of that mirroring effect, the people in my life are really mirrors of me. This affords me the opportunity to grow and change. This is also talking about parts, fragments. If you only accept fragments of yourself, parts of yourself, and are very critical of others, you're going to keep attracting offers and opportunities that are good, but they're part of what they could be. Does that make sense? Versus you accept yourself wholeheartedly and embrace yourself. That's when you get the star level type of wish fulfillment. I hope that makes sense. I don't feel like I'm in control of my words today. It is safe to look within. Absolutely. Trust your intuition, man. As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. Don't compare yourself to others, and don't let anyone compare you to others either. If you're dealing with someone who goes, well, what's so special about you? Show them the door. Show them the door. You either get it or you don't. And if someone's asking you those questions to make you feel like you have to justify yourself, Five of Pentacles, show them the door. Because they know exactly what they're doing. Okay? I'll leave you with that one. I'm in the process of positive change. I'm telling you, it's in process. Your big life-changing opportunity, dream come true, is in process. I am unfolding in fulfilling ways. Only good can come to me. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind. That's what's coming your way, Pisces. It's in process. It's in progress. And I am at peace. Divine peace and harmony surround me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. Okay. So this means don't rush yourself and don't let anyone else rush you. If you make the decision to take the opportunity that's in front of you right now, there's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure that that was your decision and it didn't come from feeling pressured or feeling fear that no one or nothing better is going to come along if you don't accept this, okay? That's what that says. So again, choose things that you feel are in line with your worth and what you deserve. And remember that we teach people how to treat us. We teach people what's okay and what's not okay. So if we start something by accepting less than what we deserve, it's not going to improve. We're teaching the person or the situation or whatever, the universe, that we're okay accepting less. We're fine. We're good. We know we deserve more, but we accept less. We're always going to get those types of situations. We're always going to attract those types of situations and the type of people that will treat us that way, because that's what we accept and that's what we've shown that is okay, and you know, we're good with that. Does that make sense? And if you, it's not even taking a stand, because there's nothing, it either is in line with your worth or it isn't. It's not competition. It's not an argument. It's not a debate. You don't have to explain yourself. But if you choose to sit back and say, you know what? No, I know what I want. This isn't it. I deserve more. This isn't it. I will pass on this because I know more is coming. You have to believe that with all your heart. The Fool, the Star, the Empress. That is the strength of your manifestation. How much you believe in that, you know? That's what's going to determine, okay, see why they're giving me two different speed cards here. That is what is going to determine if this comes to you fast in the Knight of Wands energy, or if it comes to you just a lot slower with the Six of Swords energy. It's still on its way to you. You determine how fast it gets to you. And of course, if you choose something else altogether, this is going to be put on the back burner altogether, because you will have chosen a different path, and that's okay if that's what you want to do. But if you want this big dream come true, this thing that you set your eyes on, that you said, you know what, that would be the perfect thing for me. It's everything I ever wanted. It's what I deserve. Know that it's in process. It's on its way to you. The speed it reaches you with or at is the strength of your conviction and the strength of your belief and faith in what you deserve, and the fact that you deserve whatever this is, and the belief that it's coming. It's coming. Okay, I just need to keep doing what I'm doing because it's coming. You know, this whole thing could be a test. You don't know, you know, for the universe to test you to see, do you really know your worth, or are you still willing to accept less? And again, it's not a settling situation, because it's not that it's very much less. That's the key difference. It's just, it's one of them where you can't say a full yes. You're like, yeah, okay, yeah. Versus if this was offered to you, you'd be like, hell yeah, in 2 seconds, you don't even think about it. You know, you jump for joy before the words come out your mouth. Whereas with this one, you kind of have to do the math. The math, you kind of have to, well, it's good. You know, no, it's good. It's okay. I just need to be mindful of this and that and the other. So Pisces, interesting reading. Interesting reading. You choose your path. I hope I've explained everything clearly enough. But there's no wrong choice. I'll tell you that. There's no wrong choice. It's just how you want the next decade or decades of your life to be. You know, if it's a case of free flow, support, encouragement, natural coming together, or if it's a case of you have to pay attention, you have to keep this person or situation in check. You can't just relax about it, because, you know, things might go sideways. And the more you let slide, the more it will, you know. It depends what you want to do with it. And if you think about it, it's the same thing, more same energy between, like, for example, working for someone else versus working for yourself. If you're working for someone else, yeah, you're there and you're doing the job, and it can be stressful and all that, but you don't have to worry about pension and health insurance and whatever. They'll take care of that, hopefully. You don't have to worry about getting paid every month, because if you went and you did the hours, you're going to get paid. You have that stability and that security, versus if you went and worked for yourself, if you don't work, you don't get paid, right? So there's no time for just chilling for the sake of it. There's no time for being silly because you're like, listen, I got responsibilities. You know, I have to stay on it. You can be amazingly successful. You just have to stay on it. It's the same thing, okay? It's similar, different situations, but similar energy. Okay, so I hope I've explained that clearly enough. Let me know in the comments, all right? Let me know in the comments what you want to do, where you want to go, what these opportunities or situations are. Because it's a thinker. It's a thinker. Okay, that's why all these messages of know your worth, that's where you start. That's where you base your decision upon. And then sit with yourself. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't let anyone else compare yourself to anyone else. To put pressure on you, to make you feel like you should give in, to make you feel like you should accept whatever they think you should. Okay? Your decision. And you need to know what to base that decision upon because it's important. It defines the next decade or decades of your life. So take your time with it. Okay? Take your time with it. I do feel like you could stall a little bit until this reaches you, but I don't. Again, be careful because if you might lose both opportunities. If you try to do both things or do one and not give it your 100% because you're still waiting to see if the other one comes through, that will get messed up. And this will get messed up as well. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. Pisces, I really hope this helps. Oh, it's a long reading. If you're still with me, thanks. I hope you find the reading useful. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.